Hey everyone, just making sure get my live log set up here, and wanted to just kind of get an idea of what's going on in Monroe right now. Mostly this, specifically the Sky Valley. We're kind of starting to catch up to the rest of the county as far as the market goes. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out this live thing, sorry. Anyways, what I want to talk about is how the market in the Sky Valley is doing right now. I'm in Monroe. I work a lot of Monroe, Sultan, Gold Bar, and over into Snohomish, so all right here in the Sky Valley. And I've noticed a change in our market lately. I've noticed that recently we've had an increase in activity, and I know, we've always been busy here. We've never been like Seattle or Bellevue, Kirkland, as far as tons of offers and lots of just crazy activity. But we have always been pretty busy. But one of the things I've noticed recently on my new listings is a lot of my new listings are having just a ton of busyness, a ton of showings, a ton of calls I'm getting about them. And an example is open houses. I've my last two open houses, I have been over. My last two open houses, I've had close to 30 people per open house, and that's pretty crazy. And one of them was in Sultan, so when you drive 30 people up to Sultan, people are looking for houses, and there's not a lot out there. So the inventory is still super low. We're I'm doing everything I can to help that. I'd really like to get some more homes on the market to sell. There's a lot of buyers out there that are really wanting to pick up some property. And the open houses are, like I said, one side of the increase is the open houses, and I've had also multiple offers. The last couple listings I had, like I said, they almost 30 people in the open house, and they've both sold for over asking price on the offer review date. So, and multiple offers. It's just really picking up in this area. I think one of the reasons might be because I think that in Bellevue, Kirkland, Bothell, those kind of areas that are closer to the work hubs, we're getting more and more buyers coming out to Monroe from those areas. So we're getting buyers from kind of out of the area. So I think that might be driving some of the competition. We also have a lot of new developments going in, which is helping. It's going to be possibly an answer for a lot of people are the new developments, because we've seen definitely a real tightening of inventory, and buying a new house enables someone to sell their house and actually have a place to move into. So new housing developments have helped out. Our market is because of the increase in our market, it's really important that you work with the local agent. Our market is getting to different stages. I've changed the way I put a listing on the market now. It's completely different than it was a year ago. We're getting into more competitive situations, and when I see that, I'm more protective of my clients, who are a lot of times are sellers. And we're seeing things like delayed showings, where they're putting the house on the market and not allowing showings for a few days to generate buzz about the house. We're seeing open houses with a lot of traffic. We're seeing review dates, offer review dates. Instead of just taking the first offer they're getting, they're actually waiting to get all the offers in so they can have these everyone has the chance to see the house. So that's one of the benefits of having the offer review dates that you're probably seeing, especially if you're a buyer. So some other things they're doing is like pre-inspections. Some of my sellers will now be having a pre-inspection done and offering that to the buyer. So that's one thing that we see quite often now. And also, as far as sellers go, it's really important to have a local listing expert when you are selling your home, because, hold on a second, sorry about that. It's really important to have a local listing expert, because when you're selling your home, you need to make sure that whatever marketing is being done and the way your home is being put on the market is being done in a way that's going to get you the most profit, get you the least hassles, and make the transaction as smooth as possible. So it's really important that when you're looking for a broker, you need someone local, especially in this market, because it's so crazy. You want someone who's a specialist in selling your house in your neighborhood. So that's kind of how I feel about that. Like I said, the market's it seems to be even tighter than last year. There's less to sell. There's more buyers. If you are a buyer, it's really important. If you're a buyer, you have to be working with a really good broker. And if you hi Cheryl, thanks for commenting. If you're not working with a good broker, you don't have a chance of getting a house. That's just the way it is right now. I've had buyers come to me and say, well, we've been looking on some of the big sites, and we want to get a house, but they always get taken quickly, and that's true. But you have to be competitive, and you have to have a great broker who's going to jump right in there and make that offer for you. If you're just surfing by yourself and looking, you're almost definitely not getting up-to-date listings and getting alerts when something comes on the market. And there's a good chance you may not even be seeing all the homes that are on the market. You have to work with a good broker who knows the area and knows what it takes to get an offer accepted in that area. So, as far as, the takeaways from this, market's hot. We're still seriously suffering from a lack of inventory. It's a great time to sell. It's a hard time if you're selling to buy another house. That's part of the issues that we run into. So, I've come up with some strategies to work around that to help people who are selling and then don't know what they're going to do from there because there's no houses to buy. And here's a little hint: new houses are part of the solution to that problem. And as far as buying goes, you got to keep putting in the offers. You got to keep going for it, because it seems to be getting harder and harder to buy out here. And I don't really see that necessarily getting much better. I don't see how waiting is going to help anything. We're going to continue to get more and more buyers pouring out of Kirkland, Bellevue, Seattle, Bothell areas who can no longer afford in that area and who think our houses are great priced. So anyways, thanks for watching my live vid. That's pretty much it. Make sure that when you're dealing with brokers, make sure they're area experts and they really know what they're doing. If you're trying to buy or sell, we're still in the spot with the current market where, you want to make sure you don't want to over improve your house. You want to have a clear idea of what you need to do to get your house ready for the market if you are putting it on. And, you want to, make your house, beautiful, but you don't want to over improve. You don't want to spend too much on finishes that aren't appropriate for what your house is. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching my live video, and I will, be happy to answer any questions. You can shoot me emails, personal messages. I'm on Facebook all the time. Or give me a call and just let me know any questions you might have. Thanks again, and take care.